We're now going to talk about personal conveyance. Justin said, and I'm not going to spend the whole time doing this. Justin said that he is sending out videos through your Samsara. One of the videos that you can watch is a 27-minute personal conveyance video. Now, at the end of this, I'll open this up for question and answers too, okay? But go watch that video for 27 minutes because I'm not going to do this right here for 27. You guys would be like, oh my God, John, I've watched your video. I don't need to listen to all that. We're going to go through this a lot quicker than the full video, all right? So this is the general paragraph. Focus on the red letters. You can use PC as off-duty. What duty status is PC? It's off-duty. Can you use personal conveyance in the middle of a 10-hour break? Sure. Can you use personal conveyance as part of your 34-hour restart? Sure. Can you use personal conveyance as part of your 30-minute break? Sure. As long as you're not fatigued in using it as part of those breaks, you're good. So it's off-duty. When can you use it? When you're relieved from work and all responsibility. So you can't be working, right? I always say, and you guys have heard it, if it walks like a duck and talks like a duck, it's a duck. If it seems like work or sounds like work, well, then it's probably work. The other part is we can limit the usage of it, which we have done. It's part of your orientation. It's part of your continuous communication with owner-operators co-op. We have put limits. However, how many scenarios are absolutely legit for personal conveyance? How many? You guys can't hear me, but hold up your fingers if you heard this or listened to the training before. I'll tell you. 4. There are only 4 real scenarios where you can use PC. And I'm going to go through the 4. If you want more detail, go to Trucking Wins video that we're sending out and watch the 27-minute video where I break all of them down in detail, right? But number 1, Enroute Lodging. When you're at a truck stop or a motel during a break, you can go PC to a restaurant or entertainment, okay? So I'm on a 10-hour break. I'm hungry. I want to use PC. Go to a restaurant. I'm on a 10-hour break. I want to play some video games. This truck stop don't have the best video games. I'm going to PC to the other truck stop 10 miles up the road that has video games. And then you can go to the arcade and play video games for a couple hours. You get it? Restaurant and entertainment. So, moral of the story, if you're at a truck stop, taking a 10-hour break or a restart, can you go to a restaurant or entertainment? Yes. Now, does that mean we're going to let you leave a truck stop, go 486 miles to a casino? No, it's too far. I mean, we're going to put limitations. I forgot to say one thing. Back to the original paragraph. You can use personal conveyance even if laden. That means if you have a load, you're good to go. No problem. I don't even want to hear that you have a load. If you would call me and say, John, I have a question. Can I use PC with this load I got? I said, shut up. I don't care that there's a load. Tell me the scenario. Now, if you said, hey, John, can I use PC when I'm on a break and I want to go to a restaurant? Yes. Hey, John, can I use PC when I'm on a break and I want to go to an arcade? Yes. All right. So now, second one, residence. This says 3 places you can go to your home from. However, if you lose track of me in this meeting, listen to this right now. It does say work site. Many drivers might say, oh, a shipper receiver's got to be a work site for a trucker. No. The government said, just kidding. And they came out with an FAQ, which is outlined in the video, that shippers and receivers for a truck driver is not a work site. A work site is intended for construction companies and utility companies on job sites, not you. So even though it says residence from 3 places, I'm sorry, I apologize ahead of time, but you guys and gals only get 2 of them. Where is that? You can go from a terminal to your residence on PC. Perfect. You can go from your residence back to the terminal. Perfect. What if you had a load at the terminal? Could you go to your residence under PC? Yes, because I said it doesn't matter if you have a load, remember? Trailer drop lot. If you drop trailers at a facility and you go to your home from a trailer drop lot, that's legit. Now, do you have to go back to the terminal if you go home under PC? You do not. You could go from your terminal to your house with a load, then leave your house to complete the load, and leaving your house is where you start your day, okay? Third one, after loading and unloading, now I'm at the shipper receiver. When you load and unload, you can go to a nearby reasonable safe location, but it has to be the first one available. So when I'm at a shipper receiver and I'm done loading and unloading, can I use PC to go to the closest truck stop? Heck yeah, as long as it's the closest one. Now, if I get to the closest one and it's full, then I go to the next closest one and try to get video or photo evidence that it was actually full, okay? The fourth one, remember I said there were 4? These are the first 3. When you're at a truck stop, restaurant, entertainment, done. Terminal to residence, drop block to residence, and back, done. After loading and unloading, you can go to the closest nearby reasonable safe location to get rest. The last one, request of a safety official. If you're at a shipper receiver and some security guard says, don't park here, go park over there, perfect. He's a safety official. If you're at a truck stop and some security guard at the truck stop says, when the truck stop's not full, we don't want you parking this close to the fuel island. We want you to go on the other end and park over there. And you go park over there, perfect, PC. You're on an on-ramp to a rest area and some cop comes up and says, you can't park here. Perfect, PC to the closest place. Fair enough? So I just told you the 4. Any others? If you're going to think another one qualifies, it's kind of like putting a square peg in a round hole. If the peg's small enough, maybe. What I mean by that is maybe you'll convince an officer of your scenario, but these are clearly the 4 that are legit, right? Then there's a whole section in the 27-minute video. What does not qualify? An example would be having maintenance performed. Doesn't qualify. Another one is going to the terminal after loading and unloading. You can't go from the shipper receiver to the terminal under PC. You can only go to the shipper receiver to the closest place under PC.